enthusiastic crowd here.
Here we go, yes, here we go, the start of the match. There's the bounce down. In comes Chris Rue, gets a tap to Swan Athletic, take it away. The kick down to centre, half forward. Dropped by 21. Juno Salamoni's on the ball, tries to tap it out. Picked up by Louis, tries to get rid of it. Juno's got it, he handballs out. It's holding a man. Swan Athletics kick number 12.
That's Ashby, Morris.
Tapped by Paddy, number 10's going after the ball. Support from 8, Paddy's there. And what's happening?
There's been an infringement behind the play, Morris.
Looks like it, yep. Number 8 kicks up. Number 2 takes a mark in the forward pocket. No 15 metres. Goes for a pass, but it's marked there by AICA's captain coach, Sam Iozi. Captain. There's a kick up the centre, half back. Oh, Tony Tarulli dropped the mark. They're going in after the ball, and it's a throw in there on the right half forward flank for Swan Athletic. There's a throw in. Tapped out. It's picked up by Sorgiovanni. He kicks up the full forward. Oh, goes over the back of the pack. Smiley forces it over the line and out of bounds.
The pressure's right on from the start here, Morris. I think it's going to be a very tight game.
That's right. There's a throw in, tapped around the back. They jump on the ball, no one can pick it up. Picked up by Tony Tarulli. He kicks out towards the half-back flank. It's picked up by George. George goes around, kicks on his right foot. Good pass, phones Joe Schiavi way down from his centre half forward line. He turns around and he kicks up to centre half forward. Oh, it's a good mark there. Taken by Vic. He goes back, not sure what. He hand pass. He hand passes it over. Oh, good bump out there. There's a good handball out to Vic. He's got a chance to get rid of it now. There he goes. Oh, handball's over. Here's Aldo having a shot for goal. Looks good. First goal on the board to AICA. Great football.
That Aldo Dellasanta's really come of age since being promoted up from the reserves.
He's really played well, and he's held that centre position very well. Here's a bounce from the centre again. Up they go. Knocked by Swan Athletic. Socket off the ground, up to centre half forward for Swan Athletic. Another soccer up to full forward. Looks dangerous. Could be a kick, and it is.
Yeah, it's pushing the back.
Pushing the back up there. And who's taking the kick?
That's Botica.
Right.
Would be on the, 30 metre mark?
30 metres out.
30 metres out.
Slight angle, shouldn't be hard. Not much breeze here today. There's a kick.
Looks good.
Looks good.
Yep.
Swan Athletic got their first goal. It's 3 minutes into the first quarter. 1 goal apiece.
Forward pocket.
He could be good down there.
Yeah. Need the height down there, AICA.
That's right. There's a bounce in the centre again. Tapped by Chris. Socket on by Sam Iozi. It's picked up by Swan Athletic there. They kick up to centre half forward. Who's there? Oh, it's pushing it back. It's let. Oh, got away with that one. That was. Oh, AICA fans don't like that one. There it goes up the centre half forward. Oh, diving on the ball's an AICA player there. And I think it'll be a ball up. The AICA supporters are fuming down there. I thought that was a push in the back, but here it goes. It's a throw up here. And it's tapped by Swan Athletic. It's picked up by Louis Magro. He gets the handball out. I think it's holding the man. Yes, AICA get the kick this time. And Chris Reed kicks out towards the members' wing here. And up goes Joe Schiavi. Oh, nearly takes a good mark. It's tapped out of the pack. Here comes Capriotti. Picked up by AICA. Oh, heaved into the back.
Yep.
And Sam Iozi will take the kick for AICA.
Could be that key man.
Kicks it up towards the wing. And it's a good mark there to Joe Schiavi. Oh, it could be 15 metres. Yes, it is 15 metres here.
Brings him up onto the half-forward line. Plays on.
Plays on. There's a big kick there. Up to, oh, it's picked up. Who's that? George goes around on his right foot. Oh, bad kick.
Fresh air kick there, Morris.
Fresh air kick. Oh, in comes AICA. That was a good hip and shoulder. George punctures out of the pack. Capriotti close to the boundary line. It's out of bounds. On the half-forward line for AICA, the scores are 1 goal apiece here. And it's 5 minutes into the first quarter. There's a throw-in. Tony Tarulli's in the ball, picked up by Aldo Dellasanta. He has a shot towards full forward, goes around the back of the pack up towards the full forward line. Oh, everyone comes out. There's Tom there. There's Vic going towards the ball. He can't pick it up. It's out of bounds. On the right full forward pocket for AICA.
Starting to look a bit dangerous in the forward line, AICA.
Yes, they seem to be running around and making a few opportunities, but it's still a bit early yet. There's
Up goes Vic Ioannou for the
tapped out
tap.
by Swan Athletic. He taps it on again. That was good play over number 2. He kicks close to the boundary, and it's out of bounds. Half forward flank for AICA in the first quarter, kicking to the city end of the ground. There's a throw-in. It's tapped by Swan. Good tap. He's winning the ball out of the ruck for Swan Athletic. Taps it all. Good tap on into the centre and the kick out to the wing. Where does it go?
There's nobody out there.
Nobody out there. It's a race for the ball here. Vic Zekas gets there first. He was pushed in the back and will take a free kick.
Big Ziga showed a bit of pace there, Morris. It
Yes.
could be a bit of trouble for the Swan Athletic halfback.
And there's a good football from Sam Iozzi onto Paddy. Paddy gets the handball over. Oh, looked like a push in the back there. Wasn't paid. Over to Sam Iozzi. Sam Iozzi has a shot. It's not going to make the distance, but up to the full forward line. Oh, who's in there now? Hard to see. Number 15 for Swan Athletic trying to get the ball away. Tony Tarulli there, but it's going to be another ball up. 25 metres out from the AICA goal. And we're just 7 minutes into this first quarter. It's been quite an exciting quarter, Frank.
Very exciting, Morris.
There's a tap, picked up by Swan Athletic. It just came straight to ground. That's a good handball out. It's Sorgiovanni, I think, getting the ball away. Up to the centre, good kick. Over the back of the pack. Ooh, Louis Magro read it well. Kicks it up. Good pass to Aldo. Aldo's playing well already in this first quarter. Looks for the pass. It's picked up by George. He's playing well. Over to Charlie. There's a kick by. Good pass. Great football, AICA. Really played that one well. And here's Sam Iozzi, the captain. So have a shot for goal. It looks good. Ooh, goal umpire's moving a bit. It's a goal.
Good goal.
Number 2 for AICA. AICA 2 goals straight. Swan Athletic 1 goal. At the 8-minute mark of this first quarter. Here's a bounce down to the centre. It's Chris Ree. Oh, no clear knock there. Picked up by George. Handball over to Aldo. Aldo kicks down to centre half forward. AICA got a bit of run on here. Joey gets the handball. It's not a good one. Cleared by Swan Athletic. Up to the centre wing. Oh, Swan Athletic get the handball over. Ooh. It goes over. Ooh, the handball comes out to Sorgiovanni. Doesn't know which way to go. Turns around the rifle. Gets the handball out. Ooh, Louis Magro tried to soccer it off the ground. Tapped out. Ooh. It'll be a ball up. Just forward to centre wing for Swan Athletic. There's the bounce down. It's tapped out by Swan Athletic. Sorgiovanni's going for the ball. He can't pick it up. It's good hip and shoulder. Goes out towards the boundary line. Picked up by Swan Athletic. Handball's out. Swan Athletic got the run of the ball here. He can pick it up. He does so. He goes for a pass. Oh! Was it just a bit offline, or else if that pass went true, could have been dangerous for AICA, and they're still in trouble.
Yep, free kick to Vic Zekas there.
Oh, good stuff by Zekas. He really saved AICA that time because the backs weren't picking up their men. Up to the half-back flank, picked up by Paddy. Big kick up the half forward. I think it's out of bounds. Yep. Yes, there'll be a throw-in. 10 minutes into this first quarter, and there's been a lot of action so far.
Backline's holding up really well for AICA there, Morris.
Yes, they're playing well.
Knockout by Vic Ioannou. In goes Swan Athletic. Up he gets. Kicks it into the forward pocket. Who's there? There's Zekas again. Tops out to Gino. Further taps it on to Aldo, who's putting in a good game. Bounces. Loses possession. Picks it up again. Handballs out to Paddy Ottobrino. Thinks about the handball and goes for the long kick. Up goes. Oh, good mark, Joe Schiavi.
Great mark by Joe Schiavi there.
Schiavi kicks into the forward line. There's Joe Ferraloro. No, mark taken by Swan Athletic. Last line of defence.
Well, if he pays those ones, he's got to pay. See if they're consistent with that decision.
He's got to set the pattern. He's got to set the pattern.
Over the back of the pack, they're after the ball. Oop, tries to cover off the ground, doesn't work. Picked up by Swan Athletic.
Backing
towards
up
the centre, and they kick long. down to full forward, and stopped by the full forward. He's still got it in his hands. He can try to get the handball over.
Oh, what do you think of that decision there, Morris? I think he had the time to get rid of it.
I think he was caught in possession before the hand went around the neck, so I think he gave the second decision first. Here's a shot for goal number 16.
It's Botica again. I think he's
slightly offline, and it's 1 point. The first point of the game here, at the 11th minute mark of the first quarter. There's a kick out from Chris Ree. Out to the half-back flank, they go up. Picked up by Paddy at the side of the pack. He goes around on his left foot, hooks it around. Taken by Swan Athletic. Short pass there. Taken by number 12. He goes back near the centre of the ground. There's another little left foot kick, and it's marked by Capriotti. Oh, bad handball in defence. Oh. Well, Aldo's going for the ball, and he picked it up. The Swan Athletic guy didn't want the ball. Out to the wing, and there's Hamburger at the back of the pack. Tony Tarulli, they're trying to grab the ball. Not successful. Here's Tom. Here's Capriotti again. Makes up for his mistake a minute before and does it well. Up to Joey. Joey taps it on near the boundary line, keeps it in play. I can't see what's happening because it's under the stand. Here it comes out again. Something must have happened under there. The crowd are going wild. Ball comes out again, taken by Tony Tarulli. He kicks up to the forward line. Out comes Swan Athletic. He picked it up well. Drives it down to centre half forward. Big kick at the back of the pack. Who's there? Magro comes through. Oh, looks like he was held. He sockers it off the ground. Must be straight to a Swan Athletic player. Bad football. Picked up in the full forward line. He's tackled. He gets away. He gets the handball over. This is good football. Could be the second goal for Swan Athletic.
No, I think it's offline.
Offline.
1 point.
Well, I thought there must be a wet patch there in
the whole Swan Athletic out.
Right, and here's Robert Reed kicking out the half-back flank. They're all in there. There's hips and shoulders and everything. It's on the bottom of the pack, and there's going to be a ball down for sure here. Nearly the true centre-half forward, a bit to the right of the true centre-half forward position for Swan Athletic. As Gino Salvarinov gets a big tap out, but Swan Athletic are in the way there. Oh, looks dangerous. There's set up. Yes. It's a mark here by the full forward.
It's Botica again.
Botica again, who seems to be getting out on his own against Robert Reed. He's got his chance to put his second goal on the board, and I think he's done it. Yes. Yeah. Swan Athletic have hit the front at the 14.
And here's a bounce by umpire Horrocks, and full payoff goes up, but in comes Mario Capriotti, scoops up the ball to Aldo Dellasanta, dodges a player and puts it on his right boot, and on the wing for AICA goes Sam Iozi, fumbles the ball. It could be a decision in the back, but out comes Capriotti's got the ball, handball out to Aldo Dellasanta, set him up. Bit rough that one, Morris, didn't have much time.
I thought he tried to get rid of it too. It was a bit of a tough decision.
Swan Athletic kick into the half-forward line. Up goes the AICA defence, and Gino Salvarinov tries to knock it across, and nobody knows where the ball is. There's Erceg from Swan Athletic kicks it. Is it out of bounds on the full,
yes,
Morris?
It is.
Yes. And I think it's going to be...
Swan Athletic seem to have a bit of the breeze here. Here's Robert Reed kicking up to half-back flank. Up they go. Aldo high from the back. It's tapped down towards the ground. In goes Charlie. Can't get the ball. Tries to get it out. Picked up by Pinky. Taps it forward. Over to George. George gets the handball out to Sam Iozzi. Sam Iozzi goes around. Kicks up to the wing. And I think it's out of bounds. I think Swan Athletic got the breeze here, just looking at the wind socket over the other side of the ground. It's not a big breeze. Probably worth 1 or 2 goals, but it's not much to worry about. Swan Athletic on the ball now. Left foot. Well, yes, it's marked there. Just forward of the centre. Number 10 here for Swan Athletic kicks down a full forward. In goes Smiley. He did well to reach that ball, and it was a good mark. Plays on. Oh, not very well, but it comes off. So kicked up towards the centre. Up they go. No one can get it. Swan Athletic seem to be backing up more than AICA, and they're running to the ball in twos. There's 1 against 2 there, and lucky for AICA, it goes out of bounds.
Paddy Ottobrino did all right there against 2 Swan Athletic
That's
players.
Right. Didn't have any support, which I thought he should have got there.
It's one way Swan Athletic could carve up AICA today.
Yes. Tap around the back of the pack. In goes Paddy again. gets the ball onto his left foot. He gets the handball out. It's tapped on again by Vic. Not very well done. But he goes off the ball again. He can't pick it up. He picks it up now. Well, what he's going to do with it? He handballs over. Picked up by Joe Schiavi, who handballs it on. I think the thought that was holding the man. Yes. Oh, yep. Trip, says the umpire. Well, still a free kick for AICA. Goes around on the man on the mark. Oop, something's happened here. It could be a 15-minute penalty or about a 5-metre penalty. It's a kick up the full forward. AICA in the van, and it's a good mark by Joey Ferraloro, who AICA really need to fire in this grand final. He's a desperate player, jumps on the ball. AICA need him to play well today.
From the 25-metre mark. Kicks.
Put AICA in front.
Yep, good goal.
Good goal. 18-minute mark.
The 18-minute mark here at Leederville Oval. We have AICA 3 straight goals, leading Swan Athletic 2-2. Phil goes up and taps it out, and Swan Athletic picks it up, and in goes Paddy Ottobrino, handballs out. Gets the ball, loses possession, in goes Joe Schiavi yet? Joe Schiavi?
It was
no, there's Joe Schiavi.
Yep. It's up to centre-half forward. There's still on the ground, can't get it, picked up by AICA, handballs out to Tony Tarulli. He sockers it off the ground. Oh, yes.
Bit of lucky play there, I think,
well,
Morris.
He was in front, so if you play it in front, you get the kicks, and that's what happened. So here's Big Vic Ioannou having a kick. He goes around the man on the mark, makes another 5 yards, he's caught. He's holding the ball and it's play on. That was bad play by Vic Ioannou. Up to the centre now, Swan Athletic take the ball. There's a kick up the centre half forward. Oh, loose marking there. And good backing up, and AICA in trouble here. Plays on, goes for the goals. Oh, he's tackled just on the right to... Oh, up to the full forward line, he can't get the ball. Oh, well done. But it's Swan Athletic backing up and not AICA. The ball's going around. Oh, it's not 10 yards. There's a shot by Swan Athletic. It looks good.
Yep, it's a goal.
A very good goal there by Swan Athletic. And that all stemmed from a bad mistake in the... Out here at the big crowd, capacity crowd. And there's a bounce down in the centre. It's pumped away by Swan Athletic. Tony Tarulli's on the van, Swan Athletic on the van now. He goes out, and Swan Athletic seem to be running in 2s and 3s now. Could be dangerous for AICA. There's a handball out, handball again. There's George goes in, ooh.
Yeah, bit too high.
Bit too high, and he gets a free kick. Goes around on his right foot, up towards the centre. Ooh, dropped by Joe Schiavi. Oh, taps it on very nicely. Still can't pick it up, must be wet. He gets it now, and he handballs over his head. Down to Joe. Oh!
It's pushing the back.
Pushing the
back decision. To little Joey there.
Charlie, actually. Charlie Bertilone now. Kicks up towards the full forward line. Who's there? Oh, all Swan Athletic back there, and they go back and take the mark.
Ashby for Swan Athletic, looking for leads. Sees one up further up the ground. Kicks. Nice long kick. And it's Aldo Dellasanta. And kicked off the ground by Swan Athletic. In goes AICA out to Aldo Dellasanta again. He seems to be everywhere. Kicks, puts AICA back into attack. Up goes AICA. Ooh, could be holding the ball.
Oh.
Yeah, dropping the ball.
Pretty harsh decision, but because I thought he tried to get rid of him, the ball was held to him. But here's a kick up towards the centre wing. Tapped down by Gino. Oh, well.
Crowd didn't like that one.
I thought he was going for the ball because he ended up punching it away. But here's a kick up towards the half-forward flank. I can't... What's happening down there? Everyone's on the ball. AICA jump in for the ball. It's a tap out over to Aldo Dellasanta. He runs through the centre now. Kicks up to the half-forward flank. Charlie go towards it. It's a great mark. And he plays on. Goes around the man of the mark. Taps it over the top to Joey. Joey goes in. Has a shot. He's missed.
Cross the face of goal.
Cross the face of goal. Good football by AICA now. That was good football, but deserved a better
point in it.
22-minute mark. Good big kick out towards the centre. Tap down. In goes Tony Tarulli. He taps it on again. In goes AICA there, and Swan Athletic, they're both on the ball, fighting for it, and inevitable bounce up here. At the centre half forward position for AICA. There's the bounce down. Up they go. Swan Athletic got the ball, the handball out. Ooh, good handball, and he gets the run of the ball. He's tackled, couldn't kick it, tried to kick it. The handball goes out. AICA on top of the ball. Gets forced up the field a bit more. The ball goes out to Iozi, who gives a good handball over there to Kappa. Kappa kicks up the full forward. There's Joey again playing well. Couldn't hold the mark. Oh, picked up well by Swan Athletic. There wasn't much backup there for Joey. Goes up to the half-back flank. In goes Paddy. Paddy taps it on in front of him, still in front of him. He gets the ball now, well shepherded. There's a pass into George, and George takes a good mark. It might be a bit too far out to score from here.
I think so too, Morris. I think there's no leads offering, so I think he's going long against this slight breeze. Kicks.
There's a kick. Ooh, it's a good kick. It's going to make it. It's a goal.
Good goal.
Great goal there by George. That was a good kick, considering that the ball is pretty wet. Very good Athletic, 3 goals too. Here's a bounce down. Actually, they just hit the front then. Bounce down in the centre. Tapped out by Swan Athletic. Down there, he's on the ground. He gets a handball out, but it's a bad one. Over to Capriotti. Capriotti kicks the centre half forward. Good. Oh, he dropped the mark there, but in comes Joe Schiavi. Great pick up from centre half forward. Goes around the pack. Has a shot for goal. This looks good.
Oh, it's good.
This looks good. Great goal. And the AICA supporters are jumping for joy. That was ace. Right, here we go. Ball goes down, picked up by Iozi. AICA are getting it out of the centre, up to full forward, but they're in behind there now. And Vic should have been in front. He was behind. Kicked up the centre half forward. In goes Mario. He's playing well. Taps it out to Charlie. Oh, he lost the ball.
And it's another ball up on the just right of the centre half forward position for AICA.
At the 25-minute mark. Only a couple of minutes to go in this quarter. The tap out. AICA's Swan Athletic on the ball, comes out. There's Aldo Dellasanta trying to pick it up. They're jostling there towards the centre. In comes Paddy. Should be shepherded here, no, but bit of disagreement between the AICA players, and they're in trouble now because Swan Athletic pick it up and he can draw a man. He does so. Goes over the top. Smiley comes out. Oh, gives a free kick away, but he
did well to get across to the loose man.
That's
there.
right, and stop that flow of play going on. In they come. Swan Athletic jumping on the ball. He should have. I thought he was in possession then. He should have made an attempt.
He made no attempt to knock that ball out at all, Morris.
That's right.
Bounce up
There's
on
the
the
bounce
half.
down. Ball comes out. Ooh, looks dangerous here. Goes towards the boundary line. He picks it up, turns around on his left foot. Right foot, kicks it back, but dropped there by Steve Buxton. They're jumping on the ball.
Steve Buxton dives on the ball again. Out
comes out to George. Over to Paddy. Oh, that could look to be dangerous, but they get away with it. Over to Joe. It starts sprinkling down here during the grand final. The first quarter. Into the centre. Ripped off his kick. Swan Athletic go to pick it up. The handball out. Swan Athletic in front here. Dodges a tackle. Gets the handball out. On the wing position. They kick up to full forward. Who's there? Kevin tries to take the mark. The handball comes out. Picked up by Swan Athletic. They go around on his right foot, and it's a good kick. It looks good.
It's another goal
for Swan Athletic.
Scores at Leederville over here. AICA 5 goals, 1 leading. Swan Athletic 4 goals, 2.
It's a 28-minute mark, so the siren should...
With AICA.
There's the siren in the first quarter of football, and a good quarter it was.
Quarter time scores are AICA 5 goals, 1 leading. Swan Athletic 4 goals, 2.
Better players. And that's the end of the first quarter here in the 1983 Sunday Division Final. An AICA lead, 5 goals, 1 to Swan Athletic, 4 goals, 2. Goal kickers for AICA, Iozi 1, Joe Ferraloro 1, George 1, and Joe Schiavi 1. So a good spread of, and Aldo 1. Good spread of goal kicking there. And Swan Athletic, their goals have come 3 from their full forward Botica and 1 from an unknown player. Thank you.
A lot of drive out of the centre, and he just seems to be backing up in the back line and also running havoc in the forward line there, Morris.
Yes,
also,
I
we've got little Charlie Bertilone, who's done a few good things around the packs and scouted them well. And Joey Ferraloro, carrying a knee injury.
Shows how well he's been playing.
That's right. I think Robert Reed's going to have to play him a little bit closer and tighter.
Well, here we go. We're nearly starting here for the second quarter of this 1983 Grand Final. Sunday amateurs between AICA and Swan Athletic.
Play that Sorgiovanni, Morris.
Yep, he's okay. Magro's got to stick right on him. There's a bounce from the centre to start the second quarter. Tapped by Swan Athletic. Goes down towards their forward line. Centre half. Whoa!
Oh, a bit tight.
Just about had his head pulled off then.
Yeah.
He gets up. He looks okay. A bit groggy. Steve Buxton there. Gino saying, you reckon you can take this kick or can I take it? No, Steve says, I'll take it. And here he is. Goes back on his kick. Tries to drive it. Not a very good kick. Straight to Swan Athletic. Not sure what to do with it. He's going to drive it long up to the half-forward flank. Big Zekas comes out in front, goes around the back of the pack, jumps on the ball, jumped on his back, handball out to Gino. Oh, he looked like he got a push.
In the back.
Gino holding the ball.
Oh, bad.
Unbelievable decision there. 2 pushes in the back. Kicked by Swan Athletic up to the full forward line. There's Botica again. He drops that mark. Picked up by Magro. Left foot kick. Up to the centre. Oh!
Should be a 15-metre penalty there. He'd come in after he'd marked the ball.
Didn't look like he was going to the ball for me, Frank.
No,
There's a kick by Sam Iozzi up to the half-forward flank. Goes towards the boundary line. There's George, and there's number 6 for Swan Athletic. Handball's over. George is in there. Picked up by Joe Schiavi on his left foot. Kicks up the full forward. Oh! Goes around the back of the pack. Picked up by Swan Athletic. That kick up to the centre. It's a good clearing kick too. Picked his player out very well. And he kicks up to the centre wing, goes over the top of that play there for Swan Athletic, and it's Aldo Dellasanta going for the ball. You know he'll get it and get around his man, have a shot. It's a good pass. Great pass to Sam Iozzi, who doesn't know what to do with it. Finally messes it up, picked up by Swan Athletic, get the ball away. And there's a run out there for the ball towards the boundary line. I think the boundary line will beat him. Yes, it's out of bounds. On the centre wing, on the far side of the ground, and as you can see, there's a lot of spectators over that side of the ground.
Capacity crowd.
Capacity crowd. There's a throw in. Kick by... Tap back in. Picked up by... couldn't make him out. Goes up towards number 10 and he's taken the mark.
Volk. Fairest and best this year.
Fairest and best player for the association. He kicks left foot up to the half-forward line, and it's a good mark there by number 18. Pavlinovic. Here he goes back on to have a kick. He goes for the pass. It's a good one too, and a well marked.
Finds
Bit of a
Botica
slack
again.
defence here by AICA, and as I can see it, number 11 is all on his own right now. Vic Zeker's going to pick him up.
Botica lining
up. Wake up to themselves a bit in that back line.
Shooting for his 4th goal. I think it's a bit offline.
Coming back, but not enough.
1 point.
1 point. He's going to go on the far flank. Big kick. Up to the half-forward line. The back of the pack, there's Aldo. Stands his ground, takes a good chest mark. Goes back. Kicks up towards the centre. There's a lot of players around there, around the ball. Scrambling on the ground for it. Comes out the back of the pack. They can't pick it up. It'll be another ball up. On the right centre wing for AICA. Slightly forward of their centre line. There's the bounce. Tap down. Swan Athletic in the go here. Picks the ball up, goes for a chip shot, and it's a good mark to point. Sorgiovanni, that's the guy that Frank Salamoni mentioned that we have to keep down. And there's a lead out to the half-forward flank. Slack marking by AICA, and they could be in trouble here.
Taken by Volk again.
He made good position, good ground there, in good position, and there was no one chasing him down the ground or picking him up. And he could put Swan Athletic in front here. They're 4 points down.
Shooting from about the 30-metre mark, slight angle. Comes in.
5-minute mark of the second quarter.
And I think
he's put it straight
through the middle.
There's a bit of slack defensive work there. Let people in, let a few players in to take the easy mark and have the easy shot for goal. There's a bounce down in the centre. Tapped out by Swan Athletic. Gino jumps on the ball and he's rewarded with a free kick. Goes back, there's a kick, kicks out towards the wing. Joe Schiavi's there, goes over his head, picked up by Sam Iozzi. Oh, tries to get a left foot kick away, doesn't go very far. Oh, they're in there, but Swan Athletic, he's got the ball. He's had a lot of time to get rid of it, but it's well smothered by Sam Iozzi, who goes back in the van onto his right foot, kicks up to full forward. Out goes Tom. Up to the full forward pocket, picked up by Tony Tarulli, tries to get the handball over. There's not much back up there from the AICA forwards. They're all jumping on the ball. Swan Athletic there in numbers, and it's a baller.
Ball up in the forward pocket for AICA. Up goes Ioannou, taps it down. In goes Tony Tarulli. Dives on the ball and can't get out. It's going to be another ball up. A lot of pressure being applied on the AICA forwards there.
A lot of pressure.
Swan Athletic are really going in hard now, trying to keep AICA out. Ball up. Goes Ioannou again, gets it out. Tony Tarulli slaps it on his boot. There's George underneath, and it's taken by number 10, Volk again of Swan Athletic.
He's playing well this quarter. He kicks out to the... There's a few loose men out there, but AICA getting towards the ball now. Comes to the front of the pack. Picked up by Swan Athletic, kicks back in towards the centre of the ground. Oh, everyone missing it there, and Swan Athletic doing better. Picked up by number 7. He gets onto his right foot, goes for a short pass, and good mark there by Magro, who goes around. Gives the left-handed hand pass out to Charlie, who gets another one over his head. Magro back in the van, picks up the ball. Oh, could be holding the ball there, lucky. Ball comes out, they're jumping on that ball. Tries to get rid of it, still can't get rid of it. It's going to be a baller.
On the right centre wing for AICA.
At the 8-minute mark of the second quarter, and it's a desperate battle there. It's tap out by Chris Reed, tapped on again, picked up by George. He gets a right foot kick out around the corner, goes around the back of the pack, picked up by Sam Iozzi. He steadies, has a shot. It's a good kick. Hit the post. Bad luck there.
Unfortunate for Sam Iozzi.
Good kick by Sam Iozzi, and very unfortunate to hit the post. So, there's 1 point the difference here at the 9-minute mark. Swan Athletic 1 point in front. There it goes at the hole. Swan Athletic take the mark. It's a good mark. Went up uncontested that time, number 20.
That's long for Swan Athletic.
Right. Kicks up towards the centre, left foot kick. Tapped down, picked up Georgino. Couldn't pick it up. Goes out to the side of the pack. Kicked up left foot there, and it's a good mark. Number 21 for Swan Athletic, who goes back, has a kick now. AICA in front there, goes to the back of the pack. This could be dangerous because number 16 picks it up, turns around. It's a few leads going, but he's going to have a shot for goal. He's got it. Through the middle, Swan Athletic.
Scores you can see is AICA 5 goals 2, trailing Swan Athletic 6 goals 3. At the ball up in the centre, and in goes Swan Athletic. Kick out to the centre half forward line, and who's there? Comes Swan Athletic, and kicked out by Magro. Into the centre finds Sam Iozzi. Over to Mario Capriotti, who in turn over to Tony Tarulli, tries to sock it off the ground. In goes Dellasanta, can't. Good tackle, in goes Capriotti. Taps it out to Chris Reed. Nice handball out. Who's he find? Finds Aldo going in. Tries to kick it on, but doesn't get through the Swan Athletic player. Kicks it back up to the wing, and who's there? Pushing the back. Should be pushing the back to Aldo Dellasanta. Just right of the centre circle there. Aldo looking for a few leads. I think he might decide to go long.
None offering.
Kicks.
Long kick.
And there's little Charlie scouting the packs over to George, who lines up, shoots, and it's kick through the middle. Nice goal.
AICA needed that goal badly. There's a bounce down at the centre again. There goes the bounce down. No clear tap out, but it's a good handball out to Swan Athletic. It goes up to half forward, and Gino drops back. It takes a good chest mark. Looking out to the wing for Paddy, but decides against it. Now goes out there, and there's Swan Athletic everywhere there. Not a very good kick.
Sorgiovanni again on
centre. Oh, slips as he kicked it. They go in. Capriotti there, tapping the ball in front of him, picks it up very well, looks downfield and kicks it long, down a half-forward flank. AICA players didn't read that one properly, and there's 2 against 1 here. There's no backups for AICA. Vic does it well by himself, taps the ball out. Still, and it's out of bounds, and that was well done by Vic that time. He didn't have any support.
Showed a bit of pace.
And he was lucky to stop that ball from going forward the field for Swan Athletic. There it comes out, Sam Iozzi, who's been into the play a lot this quarter, kicks up to the true centre half forward position, and there's little Charlie in number 3, tramples all over him. But it's still going out there, picked up by Swan Athletic. He's been playing well, he looks down field, but kicks no good. Dropped by Aldo. He hasn't got any backups either. AICA got to help their men or else they're going to be in trouble. He goes around on the right foot and kicks down a full forward. There's Tom at the back of the pack.
Misses a sitter.
Not playing very well at all at this stage.
There goes Charlie Bertilone. Handball out to Tom, see if he can break loose.
No, he kicks it out of bounds on the full. Oh well.
I think Tom Salvarinov should have taken that one, Morris. He's an experienced finals player. He's played for AICA the last 2 grand finals and a bit of a letdown.
Yep. Let's see what happens now from this kick out. We'll kick in from the boundary line. Up to the outer side, half-back flank for Swan Athletic. They're picked up by Joe and he kicks it back into full forward. And Swan Athletic in the van here. Joey nearly gets the marker, goes out to the back towards the forward pocket. AICA seem to be looking at each other, and there's a good shot for goal there by Swan Athletic, and it's a point.
I think they got a little bit desperate there, Morris.
Yeah. Sees a short pass. And it's a good mark out there by Joe Schiavi. He goes back now. What will he do with it? He kicks it long right into the teeth of goal. They go up and it's tapped down towards the boundary line. It comes out with Ioannou. Nearly got around, but it's forced through for 1 point. And the score's a dead level here. AICA not picking up their players. Picked up by Swan Athletic. They go out to the half-forward flank. He's going to draw a man. Yes, he does, over the top. AICA there. It's holding the man. Definitely holding the man.
Yep. Not in possession.
At least they stopped their run because he didn't have much help. Oops, not too sure what he's going to do with it. Now goes around, kicks on his right foot up to the half-forward flank. Up goes Gino Salamone. The ball's too wet, he can't hold it. Goes down, looks like they're pushing it back to Vic Zekas and he'll get the free kick. Don't want to let go of him, and Zekas gets a 15-minute penalty, comes down the ground and kicks it big, but there's all Swan Athletic. There's a nest of players there, and they take the mark. Should have had a bit of a look at that before he kicked that one. There's Swan Athletic. He slips as he kicks it. But it could be taken there. No, it isn't. Tony Tarulli there, over the ball. Finally gets a little left foot kick out, and it's marked by Paddy, who's going back. Yes, and it's a 15-minute penalty. That was Thorne for Swan Athletic, who he's going around on the mark. He could be in trouble. He overdid it then. He overdid it.
Tried to dodge too many players there.
Dodge too many players.
In final rounds, you've got to get onto the boot, Morris.
Paddy's a bit excited there, that's right. You shouldn't let that get to him. Just get on and play football. There's a tap straight to Swan Athletic. That was bad football. Up towards the centre. In goes Vic Zekas. Taps it on beautifully in front of him. Get close to the boundary and it's out of bounds. There'll be a throw-in right on the members' stand wing here at Leederville Oval.
Throw in by boundary umpire Hull to Swan Athletic. Lost possession, gets a handball out, and Swan Athletic running loose. Kicks up to the forward line and dropped mark by Swan Athletic.
Oh no! There was 3 of them.
And Swan Athletic's out in the open. He's walked into an open goal and he's kicked it. Bring the 7th up to Swan Athletic.
There was 3 of them then. How do you do that? Athletic opened up a 5-point lead.
Score at the moment is Swan Athletic leading 7-3 to AICA, 6-4.
Umpire Regwell bounced the ball. It's a good bounce. They go up. Aldo's in there. He taps the ball out towards Tony Tarulli, who picks up. He's tackled immediately, but he gets a short left foot kick. There's Paddy, picks up, handball's over. Oh, he's dragged after he kicked it. There's a nest of Swan Athletic players. They're all backing each other up. AICA not there. They're there now, but it's a bit late because there's a handball out towards Swan Athletic. They tap it on again. Picked up by Tony Tarulli. Oh, grabbed high, I thought. No, play on. Handball out to Paddy. Paddy, oh. Swan Athletic come away with the ball. They had the numbers there. Gino Salvarinov in front of the ball. He finally picks up. It's a handball. It's not a good one. Picked up by Swan Athletic. They're playing well. Swan Athletic playing well. There's Robert Reed. Oh. He's paid the mark.
He's paid the mark.
Well, there was a mark like that in the first quarter of Swan Athletic, so they shouldn't be.
Pay one, you've got to set the standard and keep paying them.
These boos are unwarranted because Swan Athletic got the same sort of mark in the first quarter. Here comes Robert Ree. Kicks up towards the centre. Joey's in front. Oh! Comes to the bottom of the pack. He jumps on the ball, tries to get it out. It comes out to. He's had the ball held to him.
Rough decision there. I think the ball was held to him. Didn't have much of a chance to get rid of that one.
The umpire had his back to the ball though, but
Swan Athletic kick it deep into their forward line. Up goes Gino Salvarinov, nearly takes a mark. Kicked by Swan Athletic, bad kick. Swan Athletic player running on his own there. Picks it up.
Sorgiovanni.
Chance to turn, put on the boot.
Looks for a pass. Ooh.
Oh, and Aldo the centre from the back can't grab clean possession of it. And there's Swan Athletic have a snap.
Looks good.
And looks good. Yes,
goal.
it's a goal for Swan Athletic. Number 8 for Swan Athletic. Moves them to 8 goals, 3, leading AICA 6 goals, 4.
AICA 6 goals, 4, trailing Swan Athletic 8 goals, 3.
Then it started to rain again out there.
Starting to rain,
Slight
and there's a bounce
sprinkle.
down in the middle. But according to the umpire, pushed the Swan Athletic guy on the back, which I thought was a bit technical. It's a kick by Swan Athletic now, right up to full forward. There's a lot of big good boys there. They go up. It comes to the boundary of the pack. Oh, it looks dangerous here. As it goes into the goal square, it's socketed through, and well done by Sam Iozi, the captain. Forced through for 1 point. AICA got to settle down now because Swan Athletic are they're backing each other up and they're going 2 and 3s to the ball. They've got to settle down now and get back to the football they were playing in the first quarter. Here's the kick out by Robert Ree out to the outer flank, up to the half-forward line. Up goes Gino. He can't get the ball, but at the front of the pack there's Swan Athletic, but in comes Mario Capriotti. He's been playing pretty well. Gets a handball on. Picked up by
Steve Buxton,
who gets a long kick up, and there's again
it's all Swan Athletic.
Playing well in defence. The bearded player from Swan Athletic goes out to the wing, and there's a 3 Swan Athletic players here. In goes George, does it well, bumps off the tackle and kicks it up to the half-forward line, close to the boundary line. In goes Vic.
Oh, misses. Tries to scoop the ball back in, but missed, and it's another throw-in in the forward pocket for AICA.
AICA need a goal here. Getting close to the end of the game. End of the quarter, I'm sorry. There's a tap out to the front of the pack, picked up by Charlie. Gets a handball over towards the boundary line, picked up by George. He gets rid of it and he still is tackled. He keeps it in play well, taps it on. Swan Athletic not making no attempt to get rid of the ball, but it's a bounce down. There's the bounce. Up goes Vic, taps it down nicely, but there's Swan Athletic there. He picks up the ball, goes across this, right across the open spaces on the wing, and Swan Athletic, who are running better. There's a good tackle put on him. Oh, it's holding the ball.
Yep.
Yes. Good decision, because when he was tackled, he made no attempt.
That's right.
It's when the tackle got a bit loose that he tried to make. It was too late then. So here's Steve Buxton going back. Oh, not a good kick. Goes short. AICA are there, Swan Athletic there, taps the ball out. Swan Athletic, good backing up, going through the centre, kicking up to the centre half-forward line. There's Vic Zekas, goes across, taps it out in front of him, picks up the ball and kicks out to the wing. That's good football. Mario Capriotti and Sorgiovanni having a run for the ball here. Mario taps it in front of him, does it well, gets around Sorgiovanni.
Well played.
Kicks it up towards Aldo Dellasanta, who takes a good mark right next to the grass. He goes back. Sliding mark there, and he goes out towards the pocket, but Tony Tarulli there, but boundary line close, and
beats him across the line.
Just about deliberate, I thought, but no, it's a throw-in. on the half-forward flank.
A lot of pressure applied there by Tony Tarulli then to the Swan Athletic defender. Throw in the right half-forward flank for AICA.
Goes out the side. Charlie tries to get a handball. Pinky, who hasn't been in the play at all today, he taps it on up towards. Oh, it's kicked forward of field, and it's marked there by
Tatum of Swan Athletic.
Right, and there's Tatum. Kicks it up towards the wing, and up goes Pinky. Oh well, I thought he should have been paid that one, considering the other ones have been paid today. Gino Salamani goes in for the ball towards the boundary line. He tries to keep it in play, but he's got no support out there, and it's
another throw-in.
Another throw-in.
Throw-in just forward of the wing.
For AICA. Ball's at the back of the pack, they're in there. It's tapped out, picked up by George. He's been playing well. He gets around a few players. He handballs over to Tony, who taps it on to who? There's no one there. Swan Athletic coming through. They're in front. Picked up by Tony Tarulli. Got the handball out from the Swan Athletic player. The kick doesn't look good.
No,
it's offline. 1 point. And it's marked there by Swan Athletic. They kick up towards the centre wing. Magro was a bit under the ball then, and it goes around behind his head. Swan Athletic going for the ball close to the boundary line, and it's out of bounds. So the score here, Swan Athletic 8-4, AICA 6-5. AICA needed goal desperately before this half-time. Infringement in the ruck, and it's a kick to Swan Athletic.
I didn't see that one.
No, I missed that one. There's a kick up to the full forward line there. Smiley goes in the back of the pack. Oh, dives on it well. If he didn't dive on that one, he would have been in trouble. Good handball out to Magro, who tries to get around. Bit too slow there, and Swan Athletic are desperate for the ball, and they get it out, and this is dangerous now because the handball's over, and he has a shot for goal.
No.
Offline, and a lucky let-off for AICA there because they weren't desperate enough, I thought, in that last line of defence. They had to...
No, I'm talking about timing.
Yeah, the scoreboard was going, but now they turned it off. I mean, the time was going over there. Robert Reed to kick out. Kicks it up to the...
Half-back line, and it's Murray Capriotti takes a good mark in front of his opponent. Cappers is looking for a lead. Finds one out there to Tony Tarulli. Takes a mark, plays on, onto his left boot, and finds Charlie Bertilone in the centre. Charlie gets it on quick, up to Tom Salvarinov. He's got the run of the ball. If he can pick it up, handballs it over. That's George. George puts it on his boot. And
it's a real late free kick.
It's a real late free kick. George has been flattened after he got rid of the ball.
And this could be the goal that AICA were looking for. George is still on the ground, but he's seen that we got a kick now, so he got up. So
silly play by Swan Athletic.
Silly play, especially they had opened up a 2-goal lead, and there's a kick, and he's offline.
Oh. Bad miss by little Joe Ferraloro.
Very bad miss by Joey, and Swan Athletic breathe a sigh of relief because they've got this 11-point lead, and they'd like to hang on to it before the half-time break. The sun shines here at Leederville Oval. The ball comes out. Ooh, and it goes the bearded wonder there down the back line who's playing well. Gets the handball out again.
It's number 2 for Swan Athletic. Clears the ball up to the centre wing, and Gino takes a strong mark.
Very good mark there by Gino.
Gino kicks on long, looking for Joe Schiavi, but Joe's behind his opponent.
That's right.
And Bozic of Swan Athletic clears for Swan Athletic again. Out to the centre wing for Swan Athletic.
They got the loose man going here. It's Sorgiovanni. This could be dangerous for AICA. He's bounced, and he's right up into the forward line, and could be a mark here. No, it wasn't. He didn't have hands on it before. A free kick in front of goals to Swan Athletic, which shoots,
and I think it's been touched by
Robert Reed there, and all the AICA supporters brought the end of the second quarter here. Robert Reed kicks out to the half-back flank. Up goes Capriotti, takes a mark. He's been playing quite well. There's no leads further up the ground though. They must be disheartening for the players with the ball. There's a kick up towards the centre wing now. Tom's after the ball. Ooh. can't pick it up and sock it out of bounds. On the full, and it's a kick to AICA. It's Joe Schiavi to take the kick on the outer wing here. Not much leads offering. There's a siren.
That's half-time at Leederville Oval. With
Half-time at Leederville Oval.
With Swan Athletic leading 8-6 to AICA 6-6. A clear 2 goals there, Morris.
Yes, and Swan Athletic deserved that lead, I think, as they really went for the ball in 2s and 3s, backing each other up. And AICA in defence with a few bad mistakes let him in, and that's the difference between the two teams at this stage.
Scores at half-time here at Leederville Oval is Swan Athletic 8-6 leading AICA 6-6. And the scorers for AICA so far is Aldo Dellasanta 1 goal, Sam Iozi 1 goal, Joe Ferraloro 1 goal, George 2, Joe Schiavi 1.
Had a smile so sweet. I know you must have been the lose. Really knocked me off my feet. I bet you're glad you stopped that lose. Well, you know it, only the best will do. It's lose. The way they do it all so well. They really do it all so well. Ain't you glad you stopped it, Lou? Ain't you glad you stopped that
That was
Okay, and we're back here at Leederville Oval for the start of the third quarter, and the score being Swan Athletic up by 2 goals, being 8-6 to AICA 6-6. What do you think is going to happen this quarter, Morris?
Well, I think AICA are going to be a lot more desperate, and they're going to come out and really give it to them. Let's see what happens.
Okay, Smiley taps out the ball to the... comes the Swan Athletic, handballs out of the pack, out of danger, into the centre. Finds the play well smothered by Gino Solomoni. In goes Ottobrino. Can he pick it up? Gets rid of the ball straight to a Swan Athletic player who puts it deep into their attack. Up goes Swan Athletic, takes a snap for goal, and I think it might be... It's through. Another goal to Swan Athletic. Brings them to 9-6, leading AICA 6-6.
Back in the centre, bounce down here. AICA got to do a lot better than that if they want to get back in this game. There the ball goes up, comes down the ground. Swan Athletic in the van there. They're jumping on the ball. They're going for the ball more than AICA. There's picked up. He gets that handball out. It's good football. They go down a half forward. Zekas is in front there. He's been playing quite well today. Jumps on the ball, and it's going to be another throw up. Well, AICA better do something. They better do it now at the start of this third quarter, or else they could find themselves too far behind. There's the bounce down. Tapped out towards the boundary line, picked up by Tony Tarulli. Kicks left foot up to the wing, but there's no one home. It's taken by Swan Athletic. He goes back, looks forward, kicks it up into the true centre half forward position. They go back, Gino in the front, comes down the ground. Swan Athletic are everywhere here. Going towards the ball, he picks up, the ball comes out. They're running and backing up a lot better than AICA. There's a kick towards goals and he's offline 1 point. Minute mark of this third quarter, and Robert Reed kicks out to the outer flank. Swan Athletic in front again. It's tapped down. He gets the ball. He's rolling around with it. Doesn't know what to do. Finally gets rid of it. It's picked up there by Sam Ioannou. Hands passes out to no one in particular. Towards the boundary line. Swan Athletic there, but has gone out of bounds. Throw in. Left right half forward flank for Swan Athletic. There's a throw in. Tapped around the back. This picked up by Gino. Handball's out. There's a handball back over. Oh, could be dangerous here. He gets caught, but he tries to get rid of the ball. Oh, holding the man. Well, that was a bit lucky, I thought, but
bit lucky to get out of defence.
Sam Iozi kicks up to the wing position. Oh, there's all Swan Athletic there, reading the play better than AICA. They swing it across. Oh, tapped around the back. This is dangerous. Everyone's going in for the ball. Oh.
Desperate stuff there.
Desperate stuff by Magro, picks it up, kicks towards the centre, but nobody home there. 3 Swan Athletic players. They kick it out to the wing, and this looks dangerous. Sorry, half-forward flank.
That's Volk again. Volk.
And Volk, who keeps dropping into the forward line and taking those marks. Someone will have to chase him.
Looks like he's injured his hand there, or his arm. Let's see if he's all right to take the kick. Mario Capriotti on the mark.
Could have given away 15 metres then by rolling along the ground. Very lucky.
Lucky, very lucky.
Here's a kick by Volk though. Lines up. It looks offline. 1 point. AICA breathe another sigh of relief. They've got to get the goals on the board. They've got to swing it into the forward line very quickly if they want to stay in this game.
They haven't shown anything as yet, any fire to get back into this game.
That's right. All Swan Athletic there. No trouble at all for number 17, Bozic.
Looks forward, puts it deep into attack, and Vic Zegas under the ball. Could have got the free kick, but no, it's a Swan Athletic player, comes out, handballs to the player running through, has a snap for goal, and it's out of bounds on the full. In the right forward pocket for Swan Athletic.
Swan Athletic letting AICA a bit off the hook here, because they could have opened up a big lead in the start of this early parts of this third quarter.
Vic Zegas, nice driving torpedo out of defence. And there's Sam Iozi at the back, taps it out to Paddy Ottobrino, but beats them over the line again. And there'll be another ball up just forward of the forward pocket for Swan Athletic.
Swan Athletic have got a couple of players paying one kick behind the game now, and the AICA players are nowhere to be seen. That's around the centre, but into the forward pocket, and it's going to be another throw-in.
They're going to have to pick up those guys in the centre if they want to get it past through their centre line. They're just going to keep bouncing back. There's a throw-in again. Sam Iozi clears the ball out to the wing, the right wing. In comes Charlie Bertilone, misses. Swan Athletic player sweeps on the ball and cleans up.
Swan Athletic a lot more desperate for this ball. Doesn't look good for AICA. Handball goes through, good backing up, goes through the centre, half-forward position, has a shot for goal, and looks good.
Yep, another goal to Swan Athletic. Brings them to 10 goals 8, leading AICA 6 goals 6.
Athletic 10-8. AICA 6-6, comes down to time, can't get rid of it. Taken it off him by a Swan Athletic player. In goes Capriotti, gets around his man, gets the handball onto Aldo. Aldo back on again, picked up by Paddy. He chips it over to who? I don't know. Swan Athletic in front there. They got the numbers. Oh,
could have been dropping the ball.
Yeah,
but
he got his foot to it. Picked up by George. George goes around, doesn't know what to do. He's held a bit too long. He's getting a kick because he got rid of it, and the guy had never let go of him. George is about the true centre half forward position for AICA. I think he should be looking for some leads further upfield because he won't be able to make the distance from there. But he's indicated he's going long. He's going long. There's a big kick. There's Vic Ioannou under the pack, and he nearly pulls it down, but he comes back up. And Chris Ree. Robert Ree, that was. 1 point to AICA. Looks as if he's been shifted up to the forward line, so he can get a bit of height there. Actually, Joe Schiavi's gone to full back now. There's a kick out to the half-back flank. Oh, AICA not picking their men up, but it comes around the back of the pack. There's a bearded wonder there for Swan Athletic, who's been playing well. Kicks it straight to Tom. Got to see Tom play well this half. If AICA to get back into it, it's not a good kick. Dribbles up to the forward line. In they go. Tony Tarulli gets around his left foot, but he's no support at all. Oh! Dropping the ball. Oh! Touchy decision, that one. Thought he dropped the ball. And it's a 15-metre penalty because Vic Ioannou tackled the player. It's more like a 30-metre penalty, but we all know about that. There's a kick into the centre of the ground. Aldo's in front, takes a good mark. AICA got to start playing well now and getting goals on the board.
Aldo
looks
kicks.
downfield, out to the half-forward flank. Tony Tarulli all by himself in a nest of Swan Athletic players. Swan Athletic seem to be everywhere. Gino takes a good mark on the centre wing, goes around. Oh, gets his kick close to the boundary line. In goes Tony Tarulli, fighting for the ball down there.
Around the
Can't
neck.
get rid of it.
Yep.
He gets a free kick for around the neck. AICA got to push this ball forward and they've got to start moving around if they want to win this game. Up to the centre half forward, in goes Ioannou. He can't get the ball. He gets it now. He taps it out the back straight to Swan Athletic, who kick it right towards the centre. There goes Paddy dropping back, takes a good mark. Top mark, but AICA got to need a lot more of that sort of stuff and backing up if they want to win this game.
Paddy tries to play on, but he's got to go back behind the mark. Fair enough. And there's not much offering up forward. I think Paddy's just going to have to drive it long and hope for Vic Ioannou. And
Aldo's in front of the pack,
finds.
takes a good mark. That's what AICA got to do, get in front and move around a bit in the forward line. There's no leads offering. They don't look like they really want the ball, AICA, at this stage. A lot of Swan Athletic players down the forward line. There's a kick, goes out towards the pocket. Tony Tarulli, he should have been paid that one. He has a shot towards goal, he's offline, out of bounds on the full. G. Peach, the full-back for Swan Athletic, about to kick out from the boundary line. Goes down the flank. Up they go. Comes down to the back of the pack. Swan Athletic are there, they're kicking towards the centre. Swan Athletic in front. And he takes the mark. Up to the forward line, looks dangerous. Sorgiovanni takes a good mark.
I've got a few players running loose up there, Swan Athletic.
they're
AICA,
right.
I'm going to have to really put the pressure on and keep them down.
A goal now, and AICA are in big trouble. It's a good kick right into the teeth of goal. It goes to the back of the pack. It's forced through for 1 point.
It was a nice kick there by Sorgiovanni. Just didn't make the distance and it's forced through.
There's a kick by Joe Schiavi, goes up to centre half forward. There's a handball out. What's happening here? There's a free kick. Yes, a free kick to AICA. Play on into the centre. There's Aldo, who's doing well again this quarter. Goes back, not sure what he's going to do with this ball. There, hand pass out towards the wing. And Capriotti, who's been back. Got
Should be a
scrapped around
15-metre
the neck.
penalty.
Yes, and it's a relayed free kick. It's a mark anyway, and here goes Robert Ree. He could be good in the forward line. Actually, that could have been a good move. Let's hope so for AICA supporters. There's a kick right up to the centre half forward, and there's Vic Ioannou. He had his hands on it. It looks like he just let it go.
Yeah.
It's a kick out towards the half back flank for Swan Athletic. They're going for the ball. Looks like he dropped it.
Yeah, dropping the ball.
Dropping the ball.
Good tackle by Mario Capriotti there that occasion.
Definitely had the ball.
The supporters,
15 metres penalty.
and the supporters love it. The AICA supporters are really getting fired up now.
Let's see what AICA can do with this one now. It's going to be deep into their forward pocket. There it goes. They go up there. Vic Ioannou's got the mark.
Beautiful one-handed mark. They're going to have to look for a lot from Vic Ioannou in this quarter if they want to get back into this
And
game.
if he sets his mind for it, he's the guy who can do it. Need a lot more desperation from those forwards up there. The ball's coming too easily out of their forward line, and it's offline.
It's offline.
1 point.
1 point from 25 metres out. It should have been a goal.
Yeah, only a slight angle. Should have put that one through. AICA need goals desperately. There's a kick out to the outer flank. They go up. Ooh, 2 against 2 there. Swan Athletic come out with it. AICA seem to be falling over. There's Aldo in the centre. He overruns the ball. No backups for AICA. There he goes down. Aldo's still chasing, but the kick goes. Oh, Magro way away from his man. But the ball goes around the back. Picked up by Joe Schiavi. Comes through the back line and kicks it up to Capriotti, who takes a good mark. Capriotti, played on and was kick smothered. Picked up by Charlie, gets the handball over to Mario again. Mario makes up for it, kicks up. Oh, good mark there
By
by
Viscovic.
Viscovic.
And a 15-metre penalty.
Oh, didn't see that one.
15-metre penalty. I think Sam Iozi infringed on that occasion.
Right.
Viscovic takes a kick.
Up to the half-forward
And Gino
line. There's
Salvarinov
Gino
in front, drops it.
Drops the mark, goes around the back of the pack, picked up by Tom. Hand passed out to Tom. He kicks long, down to this true centre-half forward position. In goes George, in goes Vic. Oh, Vic a bit too casual there. Can he get that ball? Good. Oh, he tries a shove, it doesn't come off. Handball over to Paddy. Paddy's got to look for someone now. There goes the kid looking for Tony Tarulli. He goes over the back of the pack. Tony's there. Well grabbed by the Swan Athletic player. And it's bottled up between centre-half forward and full forward for AICA.
About 30 metres out. Umpire balls it up. Vic Ioannou taking the knock. There's been an infringement. And Vic Ioannou to take the kick.
Couldn't see that one from here, Frank. But,
yes, he definitely had his hand over Vic Ioannou's shoulder.
Right.
Vic lines up. Kicks. It's close.
Very close to the post.
It's a goal. Brings AICA back into contention. Swan Athletic leading 10 goals 9 to AICA 7 goals 7.
That was a badly needed goal by AICA. Some of the AICA fans there on the grandstands having something to eat. They don't look too... There's a ball, should go over the top. Tony there. Oh, he couldn't get rid of it. In goes George. Oh, he's got the ball. He gets a handball out to Tony Tarulli. There's pressure stuff here. Oh, Swan Athletic come out with the ball though. He's tackled, the ball goes out. They got the backups here, yes. There it goes. Oh, it's a good hip and shoulder and it's out of bounds on the centre wing. Well,
pressure football there, Morris.
Top pressure football, and Swan Athletic did well to get out of that, I thought, because they looked a bit slow. There's a throw-in. Tom round the back, but no, comes to the front of the pack. There goes Sam Iozzi, gets the ball, he kicks it on, close to the boundary line.
And it beats him over the line. On the right half-forward flank.
We've got a nice picture of the grandstand here, but we'll get a close-up now of the ruckman to contest this knock. Vic Ioannou up in there. Oh, I thought he might have got that tap down, but it didn't go to anyone in particular. Swan Athletic guy gets a handball out, no in particular. Here they go in, jumps on the ball, and it's another thrower. Half-forward flank for AICA. They desperately need a goal. There it goes. It's tapped out. Everyone trying to grab it. Finally comes out of Swan Athletic. He kicks up towards the centre, past the centre. Big kick. Oh, Zekas around the back of the pack, misjudged that one, but he's after it. Picked up by Magro. Magro kicks towards the boundary line. Who's out there? It's a race for the ball. Chris Ree and a few Swan Athletic players, and it's socketed out of bounds by the Swan Athletic player. "16 minutes into this third quarter. Here's the tap. It comes to ground, picked up by... That was Mario Capriotti, and he couldn't get rid of it, and it was forced over the boundary line again.
Another throw-in just forward of the left centre wing, and this Swan Athletic taps it out to Aldo. Dellasanta picks it up, decides to go for a bounce, dodges a player, dodges two, puts a handball over to little George onto his right boot, kicks it up. Tony Tarulli there. He's got the run of the ball. Can he dodge that player? Yes, he goes through. Might go for a bounce. Decides to kick. And yes, good mark by Joe Ferraloro. Good goal. Brilliant goal.
Great football, AICA.
Great stuff by Tony Tarulli there on the half-forward line. The AICA supporters are going wild.
Well, crowd are getting back onto their feet now. There's the bounce down into the centre. There's a tap, goes out towards the out to Charlie. Charlie gets a handball over to Gino, who turns around and gets a hurried kick out towards the wing. It's a race on. Swan Athletic at first to the ball. He gets here. Oh, it took a while to get rid of it.
Holding the ball.
The pressure could be getting to Swan Athletic.
Good tackle by Charlie Bertilone. Decides to play on.
Handball.
Over to Hamburger, who loses possession. Charlie comes back in.
Hamburger out. Picked up by Mario Capriotti, who gets around, kicks up to the full forward line. There they go. Tony Tarulli's got the run of the ball again. No, picked up by Vic Ioannou. What's he going to do? He gets around a couple of players. Over to Sam Iozzi. Sam goes a little short kick, and he gives it over to George, who is about 35 metres out from goal on a slight angle. He kicked one here in the second quarter, Frank, from about the same distance.
I thought it might have been a bit too far for him, but he's proved that he can kick them.
And the sun's out, so the ball wouldn't be very wet.
There's not much breeze. George lines up.
Good kick.
Beautiful kick straight through the centre.
Hang on.
As touched on the last line of defence by Swan Athletic. The wind, slight breeze just seemed to pick it up and drop that ball straight into the square.
Right, yeah, I thought it looked like it was going straight through the middle. Even the fans did, they were yelling and cheering, but here comes Swan Athletic to kick out now. Oh, AICA let the player there, Sorgiovanni, all by himself, not very good football.
They've got to try to bottle it in.
They've got to try and bottle it into that full forward line and get some goals on the board. That's all bad luck, nearly marked there. He goes, oh, it looked a bit high, and that's the way the umpire's seen it.
That's
free kick, Steve Buxton.
Just celebrated his 21st birthday, young player into the team.
Kicks up the centre half forward. Up they go, Aldo's there, but Swan Athletic are there too, and they take a good mark. AICA will have to pick him up now around this centre.
So Giovanni's got nobody to kick to, decides to go long. Into the centre. There's Gino Salvarinov, punches from behind. Straight to a Swan Athletic player, and there was a tackle a bit too high there. Newich is down. There's a bit of a scrimmage there with Paddy Ottobrino involved. And the umpires are trying to get control of this game. Then he's sending them out, and I think AICA just got to concentrate on playing football from here on in.
Magro's away from his man. Gino's telling them to get back. They've got to think about football, AICA, if they want to get into this game. Don't worry about these scuffles. $15-metre penalty. Well,
I don't know how he picked that one out.
No. AICA just better think about playing football here and forgetting about these scuffles. There it goes. We'll see who can settle down more after the little scuffle. There goes Kevin Manson in front of the pack, and he gets a kick.
It was a bit too high over the shoulder.
The umpires just wanted to settle down the game a bit there. He goes up to the centre wing. There's a big kick near the boundary line. They go up. Everyone's up. No one's down. There's little Joey trying to get the ball, but he lost it. Come out to Swan Athletic. He's grabbed. He gets his kick away, but Gino's in the front. Oh, right over his back. Doesn't get the kick. Mario Capriotti kicks up to the wing. Tom's there. Goes down to the bottom of the pack. There's Sam Iozi, who's played a great game for AICA today. Over to Aldo, who's played well. Goes over to Paddy. Oh! He overdid it. Paddy Ottobrino overdid it, and it goes up to the centre wing. Punched away by Pinky. There's our captain again, Sam Iozi, but it's out of bounds.
Paddy, I think, has got to get the ball onto boot and drive it forward into their forward
Too much
line.
pressure to start bouncing around now. There it goes. Down to the back of the front of the pack. There's George, who's played well this quarter. Hooks it around. Who's there? AICA, Swan Athletic. Oh, good pick up by Vic. If he can do something this time. He's
dodges. Look at Tony Tarulli.
Good pass.
Tony Tarulli.
I thought he might have overdone it again then, but he did well.
Tony Tarulli would be about 35 metres out on
45-degree angle.
45-degree angle. And I think he can put this.
He could put this.
Yeah.
Might be.
Oh,
no,
shocking kick.
Bounces
Shocking
and
kick.
it goes out of bounds. AICA need a goal desperately here. Swan Athletic are 10-9, AICA are 8-8. At the 22-minute mark of the third quarter. There's a throw-in. There's a tap. Oh, Swan Athletic. Too easy to get that ball out. It's not good football by the AICA forwards. There goes Tony Tarulli, who's been fined for everything here. He's still jumping on the ball. Here it comes out to the half-back flank. Swan Athletic player taps it out. There, it's good football. There's a handball over. Oh, but there's Paddy. He's got the ball on a string. He gets it. He kicks it out to somebody there, and it's marked by Robert Reed. Oh, bad kick by Robert Reed.
It was a bit too high.
Yes, but he's going to get the kick.
Yep, he was tackled a bit high.
Well, it could be a report here.
Oh, and it's on.
It's on. It's really on here. Behind the grandstand. We can't see it on our picture, but I'll try and give you a commentary there. Everyone's just jumping on. Yes. Look at them. They're jumping on.
Steve Buxton's in there, and
the umpires are trying to get him apart. Oh, the crowd's into it. The crowd's in it. Yes, the crowd. Marco there, and there's an old man who's fighting down there. Trying to fight the AICA supporters. There's a man who we can't control. Must be a Swan Athletic supporter who just went mad.
Officials, supporters, everybody's into it.
Well, who can settle down better after this? I think the team who settles down better will win the game. That's the story of it. There's only 2 goals, 1 the difference, and AICA have been putting the pressure on. I don't think Swan Athletic like it. I don't know if there's any reports out of that, but it doesn't really matter. This is the grand final.
That's full payoff, number 18 for AICA with a kick.
Take a
He's
kick.
going to drive it long.
There's a long kick right up to full forward. What's happening? Oh, yes,
Yeah,
Johnny
oh.
at the front of the pack. He should have been paid that one.
And it's a
Everyone's
bit
getting
high.
excited
And
here,
it's a
so the
kick to Swan Athletic.
commentators. But it's an exciting game. There's a kick out. Oh, AICA got to pick them up. Robert Rees there. Oh, tries to get it, but Swan Athletic got the run on now. They kick up to the wing. Oh, Kevin Mancini not a long way behind his man, but his man made the break. Took the mark.
That's Erceg for Swan Athletic.
Kicks up to the half-forward flank. Gino there, well, read that well and punched it down. There's Charlie. Oh, hasn't got the ball.
Hasn't
Yes.
got the ball. Well played, Charlie Bertilone.
AICA got a lift. They've got to lift everybody. There's Charlie. Small kick up to George. It's a good one, and George takes a good mark. He goes back. There's a long kick right down the member's flank. Picked up by Mario Capriotti. Tapped down to him, actually. Up to Vic. Vic's got a good pair of hands. Oh, went up one hand that time. He goes through, picks up the ball. He's going to go around. He's got to get rid of it. He does. Out to the forward pocket. Is close to the boundary line.
And it's out of bounds.
Going to be a throw in there in the forward pocket, rightful forward pocket for AICA.
AICA need a couple of quick goals here, Morris, to get back into it.
A couple of very quick ones. We're near the end of the quarter. It's 25 minutes gone, so there's not much to go at all.
That's a bit
It's
too
a free
high.
kick. Bad time to give away a free kick. Swan Athletic look like they just want to bottle it up now. AICA need these 2 quick goals. There's a 15-minute penalty against Vic because he didn't listen to the umpire, and that's not good football. Into the centre of the ground. There it goes. Aldo's there. Taps to the front of the pack. Paddy, get in there. He does. It's a ball up right on the edge of the centre square on AICA's side.
Umpire Ridgewell bounces it up, and there's Phil misses a tap to Swan Athletic, but out to Vic Zekas, who puts a driving kick into the forward line, and Samuel Iozzi's in front, but picked up by Chris Ree, and there's, oh, well done, Vic Ioannou. Good lead it over to Little Joe for a open goal, and slams it through for another goal for AICA, bringing the score. Swan Athletic 10 goals 9, leading AICA 9 goals 8. There's only 1 goal 1 in it.
Swan Athletic 10 goals 9 and AICA 9 goals 8. There's only 7 points of difference here, and it's getting to be a top match. It's kicked on by Swan Athletic. Gino's there, so is Magro. Magro picks up from the first bounce. Left foot kick out to the centre wing. Oh, it's not a good one. Not a good one. Just let Swan Athletic in. AICA will have to defend stoutly here. There's a few minutes to go. Oh, looks dangerous here, but Gino's in the front. At the back, Sorgiovanni. He goes down to the ground. Oh, AICA's on top of it. Mario tries to get the handball out. It's picked up. It goes out to the back of the pack. Oh, I thought that was around the neck there to AICA. It's a free kick to AICA. There's a siren. There's a siren to end the third quarter here, and what a quarter it was. AICA got back into the game a little bit near the end of that quarter. They're only 7 points down. They've still got a good chance of winning this game. It's anybody's game, and whoever settles down quickly in this last quarter, I think, will win the game. Yes, and this is all the... I really think that AICA can win this game from here. It just depends who settled down after those few fights. When the pressure went on, Swan Athletic seemed to just wilter a bit. You know, they went for the man a bit more, and that's how AICA got in for those couple of goals. We've just got to see who can hold up with this pressure more, and whoever does will win the game.
There's another scuffle there in the centre with a few officials. We've got an ex-policeman there, Anello Opolo, who seems to be settling things down. That's Bob Rossi there, who's getting a bit heated about something. He must.
The umpires are trying to keep the bunch of supporters away from each other.
I think the umpire just wants to get this game on with and get it over with.
Things are starting to settle down a bit, but
I don't know what heat up Bob Rossi. He must have, being an ex-umpire, he must have been trying to have a word to him.
Maybe, that could be a good point. And there's a policeman down there in plain clothes, Mr.
Nello Iopolo it is.
Nello Iopolo. So it all goes well for this last quarter, which should be a real bottler.
Should be a great last quarter, Morris. One of the best we've seen in the 3 years AICA have been...
That's right, AICA are going for their third grand final in a row. They've won 81, they've won 82 against Swan Athletic, and this is the big one, 3 in a row.
3 in 83, as the supporters are putting it around the ground.
That's it, but...
Okay, we're all set here for a great last quarter, Morris. 7 points, and it's 7 points.
Hope there's not a few old guys around here that might have a heart attack by the end of this game, I reckon.
Heart-stopping stuff it is.
Heart-stopping. And AICA do not like losing. They've won the last 2 grand finals. Last year they were in the same position, they were behind. They got a lot of character. Let's hope that character can pull them through today.
Last premiership Swan Athletic one was 1980.
So they'll be trying to get one again, but...
Runners-up last year as well, so I think they're pretty set on taking this one out.
Yep. Especially after last year's loss to AICA. Okay, here we go. Umpires ready, players ready.
Crowd on their feet.
Not really ready, but here we go. Here we go, it's the start of the last quarter. Goes up. Pinky goes up, picked up by Tom. Can't get rid of it. Swan Athletic get the first kick out of the centre, but the Magro's in front and takes a good mark. He goes back.
Steadies play down a bit.
Kicks long out to the outer wing. Who's now Swan Athletic in front, goes down the back of the pack. Oh, in goes AICA. He's picked up. Well done by George there. He kicks up towards the full forward line, and it's Joey in front. Couldn't take the mark. There's no backups for him. Now there is. Swan Athletic get it away. The bearded wonder again. He's been playing well on that back line. Goes out to the forward flank. AICA 2-on-1 here. Didn't go for the ball. Could be dangerous. There's Tony Tarulli. It's holding the man. Good, well done, Tony Tarulli.
Committed his body.
If you go for the ball, you'll get the breaks, and that's what he did. There's a kick up to the forward pocket. Here goes Big. Should have held that one on his chest. It's a free kick to Vic Ioannou. He could swing the game AICA's way if he keeps playing well.
A few easy marks being dropped in that AICA forward line. Pressure's really
big
on.
Kick right into the teeth of goal. Who's up there? AICA up there. Comes to the back of the pack. It's around the back. Picked up by Swan Athletic. He's on the ball. He taps it out to another Swan Athletic player. They're all going in there and a socket through. Could be a point, I think. It's a free kick he's picked out.
Yep.
To Swan Athletic.
And Swan Athletic kicking out of goal. Bad kick into the centre. And there's Charlie Bertilone. Swings out of the pack. And he's still got possession. And the pack's formed there. And the umpire will bounce it up.
20 metres out from the AICA goal. And if they get this goal from here, it's really going to be on.
We're going to have a game on our hands. There's Vic Ioannou takes a knock. Knocks it out in the Swan Athletic player in front, but there's been an infringement behind the play, and it's going Swan Athletic's way.
AICA got to pick these players up now around the centre. They want to bottle it into this forward line in this last quarter and get a couple of goals. There's the kick out towards the half-back flank there, all up. Lucky Gino's around the back of the pack. He's going towards the ball, 1-on-1 here, I mean. It goes out towards the boundary and it's out of bounds.
I saw 2 AICA players going up together then, and lucky for AICA, Geno's at the back to steady things down a bit. There's a throw-in again on the right half-forward
There's Pinky
flank.
Takes it. He kicks it back towards the full forward line. There's a punch out by Swan Athletic. Goes down to the ground, picked up, handball out. He's handball again. Comes out of the pack, and there's Tony Tarulli, who's been playing well in that forward line. Gets around. He loves getting around their left foot, and he swings it back. Who's there? Nearly a mark to AICA. The boys jump on the ball. Still out there. Swan Athletic still backing up very well here. AICA will have to watch that. Handball over. Who's going to get this? He kicks it on. Gino's there. Hits his foot. He picks it up. Taps it out. Well done. Taps it over to Magro, who goes through the pack on his left foot. Kicks it up there. There's no one home.
It's all Swan Athletic. Go. It's a 15-metre penalty, Paddy. It's silly play.
Silly football by Paddy Ottobrino, and then goes up to the half-forward line for AICA. Nearly a mark there, Swan Athletic. Looks dangerous here. They've got to get that ball. There's a hand pass over. There's Magro, taps it on towards the boundary line. It's out of desperate stuff there by AICA.
A little bit loose that time, AICA in defence, and shouldn't have given that 15-metre penalty away. Anyway, the ball's been thrown in, and that's Tom Salvarinov at the back. clears for AICA, but it's all Swan Athletic again. They're bottling across that centre line. That's Sorgiovanni for Swan Athletic again. Boots it into this edge of the square, and there's Botica for Swan Athletic. I think he'll go long.
He does.
Drop punt out, and there's Joe Schiavi.
That was a good move by Leo Italiano, putting Joe Schiavi down there.
He's got the whole field in front of him.
He comes out right up to the centre and drives it right down to Tony Tarulli, who finally gets a front berth. Oh, could it be a kick here?
Yes.
Yes, good stuff, Tony Tarulli.
Plays
on
on
that front berth, gets around on his left foot, kicks up to the full forward line. There's Joey there, he's too short, but it comes down. Who's picked up there? Picked up by Sam Iozzi, goes around. This is the captain. Let's see if we can pull something out. But no, there's nobody for AICA down there.
That's Newich
They
first.
just stopped. AICA got to play a bit better in that forward line. Don't let them get the ball out so quickly. They got to pick him up around the centre now. There's a kick. Oh no, slack defence here by AICA because they're just letting Swan Athletic get away. Again, it goes out to the halfback, to the wing. Sorry. And it's tapped on by Swan Athletic, but Mario comes out with the ball. It's a good hand pass. Goes over to Pinky and he drives that left foot kick right up the forward line. There's Vic Ioannou, but it comes down all through the pack goes George. Oh, Swan Athletic grabbed the ball. It's a good tackle. The handball on Tony Tarulli comes in. Tony Tarulli trying to get that ball. He hasn't got much backup. Vic's going in now, grabs him, tackles him. Let's play on. It's out of bounds.
Desperate play, desperate play.
Joey wanted to have a shot for goal, but it beat him out of play. There's the throw-in. Vic's in front. Gets a good tap down. Picked up by George. Little pass. Oh, there he is, the bearded wonder again. He's played well in that back line. Comes out and look at the pass. Beautiful. But it goes under the legs. Gino goes through. Picks up the ball. He's got to look for someone. He drives it down to the ball. Sam Iozzi running after the ball, but it beats them all out of bounds. And this is top football, Frank.
Oh, great stuff, Morris. It's nail-biting football. It's up in the forward line, and all they could do is have to try to convert and put the pressure back on Swan Athletic.
That's right, and it's 5.5 minutes into the last quarter. 1 goal the difference. AICA's forward pocket. There's it's a scrambler down there, but Swan Athletic, oh, there's a bad handball, well intercepted there. I can't make him out, but it's picked up by the bearded wonder again. He gets a handball over. It's a good one, and they let it come out. Not much pressure applied there by the AICA forwards. It comes down to Tom. He can't get rid of the ball. Oh, I thought that was around the neck. Oh, Pinky comes out with the ball. The left foot drives it right down to the square, but dropping back is
and it's
Swan
through
Athletic.
for the minus score.
Swan Athletic player couldn't take the mark there, and it's forced through for 1 point. Desperate stuff here.
Makes a difference, 5 points.
There's a big kick out there to the out of flank. There goes Tom, can't take the mark. Everyone up, nobody down again for AICA. Goes up towards the centre. There's Juno, and there's Zekas coming towards the ball. He get a good bounce. He does. Whoa! Gets out of it and gets up and gets it to Juno. That's good football. AICA are going forward. Here's Tom all by himself on the half forward flank. He's going to drive it right up to the forward pocket. There's no one home for AICA. Picked up by Swan Athletic. Handball out. They're getting away from that full forward line. AICA have got to really put the pressure on in that forward. Oh, look at this. Paddy's left his man on the wing, and this is dangerous. Paddy's left his man on the wing. He went into the forward line. It is very dangerous now for AICA. Kicked right up to full forward there. Oh, comes to the back of the pack. Looks dangerous for AICA. The ball goes down. Oh, desperate stuff here. Oh. Round the legs it is.
And Volk's got the
AICA
kick.
got to pick up these players. They've got to jump on these players.
He'd be about 30, 35 metres out of goal in a slight angle.
And this is a very important kick.
If they get this goal, it's going to really put the pressure on AICA, and they're going to have to really pull something out of the bag to take this game back.
They really would have to pull something out of the bag. There's the kick. It looks good. It's got there. Could have been touched. It's a goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
A few players disputing the decision, but it is a goal.
So that makes Swan Athletic 2 goals in front. And a bit of... That was definitely an error on the wing there by Paddy. Left his man, and his man really streamed out of the forward line, put the defence of AICA under pressure, and that's why that goal resulted. AICA have got to come back, lift their heads now, and get back into this game.
It's bounced down to the centre again, and it's Phil Payoff up for the ruck and knocks it down, and there goes Mario Capriotti, misses the ball. Swan Athletic go into attack again, and in the centre half forward position, and over the head dodges another player, and he puts Swan Athletic deep into attack, and there's a mark by the full forward Botica. Could notch up his 5th goal here and really put the pressure back on AICA.
Things are looking not too good for AICA at this stage. There's a kick there by Botica right up to full forward. Who's there to mark?
To mark.
Right on the edge of square. He plays
Plays
on, goes
on
around and kicks
to
it
goal.
through. As Swan Athletic have opened up a 3-goal lead here. And there's a bit of a dust up right in the pocket there, right near the goals. Louis Magro and number 8 there. Oh, someone just pushed Louis out of the way.
I don't think AICA can afford to do this sort of thing at this stage of the game, Morris.
9 minutes into the last quarter.
They're 2 goals, 5 down.
And doesn't look all too rosy.
Ball being taken back into the centre now, and everything's been sorted out.
Back into the centre of the ground now.
AICA have got no purpose when they go up forward. They've got no purpose. They've just been blazing away and hoping for Vic Ioannou to take the big mark.
That's right, and the Swan Athletic 10 minutes in and 2 goals, 17 points the difference here. Can AICA get back into this game? There's the bounce down. Comes down, Swan Athletic around the ball again. Oh, not much pressure now. There's a good hip and shoulder there by AICA. The ball comes out, picked up by Pinky. He goes around, gets a hurried left foot kick up the half-forward line. Oh, goes around to the back of the pack, but Swan Athletic backing up very well. There's a kick, it's smothered. Well done there by AICA. There's 3 of them in the centre. Aldo takes it, goes around with his wrong foot, gets a hurried left foot kick there, but
strong mark by
Bozic there, Swan Athletic. Swan Athletic settling down better in this quarter. There's a kick right, not a very good kick because there's Mario Capriotti who takes a good mark. He goes back now. It's a few leads. This is a lead out from, oh no, but Swan Athletic coming into the van there and taking a good mark.
It's Newich for Swan Athletic.
There's too many leads out on the far side there from AICA. Into the middle now.
And
pass it over to Bozic again. Bozic, oh, smothered. Picked up by Joe. Robert Reed over to Aldo. Aldo doesn't know where to go. He finally gets around and drives it right down on the full forward. Who's down there this time? Nobody. Comes down the ground. Oh, could be
too high. Too high. A kick to George. Would only be 10 to 15 metres out. Slight angle, and he should make no mistake of this one if AICA to get back into the game.
This is the first free kick for AICA in front of goals.
You could see the expression on George's face that the pressure's really on.
Big kick. He's got it.
Yep.
And AICA are still in this game. Oh, stop the bloody...
And there's the scoreboard at Leederville Oval. 10 minutes gone in the last quarter. Swan Athletics leading 12 goals 9 to AICA, 10 goals 10.
So he kicks the other handball, but he goes back now. He kicks long down to Tony Tarulli. Oh, goes at the back of the pack. Picked up by Joey. Oh, good tackle.
Dropping the ball, holding the ball.
Tackle there.
There wasn't much Joey could do there, and I think
this is where the
I think it was held to him, and but still, that's a decision.
This is where AICA got to get it back down there, but no.
Good mark by Viskovic.
This is where Swan Athletics settling down a bit. AICA can't afford for them to settle down one little bit. Up to the centre wing now. It's a good mark there by Swan Athletic. They seem to be running on. Up to the centre half forward. Gino's in the front.
Oh, in the back. In the back.
And Gino Solomoni's playing with real heart and courage here in this last quarter.
Getting the front position.
That's right. If some of the AICA players play like him, they could get up and win this game. Oh, a bit of a lazy kick, but it's down to Paddy. Paddy goes around. He kicks now right up to centre half forward. There's Tony Tarulli at the back. Tony goes around the back. He's got the run of the ball. He can't pick it up. There's no help for him. He finally gets a hurried kick. Vic Ioannou.
Oh, good mark.
Great mark.
Beautiful one-handed mark by Vic Ioannou. He would be about 35, 40 metres out. Just about dead in front. There's not much of a breeze blowing out there, so this is in reach for Vic Ioannou.
If AICA want to win this game, they have to get this goal. They really do.
And the kick's good.
Umpire doesn't ring. They're still in this game. Don't worry about that. It's only 5 points the difference there. The AICA supporters, there's Gio and everything. There's all the AICA supporters. They're looking around now. Top, this is the next 10 minutes. Oh, Swan Athletic doesn't want the ball. It's going in there. Oh, who's that? Mario Capriotti has been trying all day. Can't get rid of it. Another ball. Whoa. The excitement's too much here.
About 15 minutes gone, Morris, and 5
gone.
points of difference in favour of Swan Athletic.
There's a tap out. Oh, he taps it at the back, but there's Charlie. Charlie kicks out towards the wing in an open space. Tony Tarulli, who's played a great last quarter, goes to get the ball, gets around onto his left boot again, hooks it back to Tom. Tom's there. He plays on. Oh, he could be caught. No, on his left foot. Oh, it's a poor kick. But who's there? AICA again there. There's Murray. Should kick it long now. He does. Right down to the forward line. There's Sam from the back, but oh, could be around neck. No, Sam picks up, has a shot for goal. Oh, it's out of bounds.
It's out of bounds on the full. Pressure football. Pressure football.
AICA will have to pick up all their men now and just block it in. They'll have to do it straight away, and they're not doing it. See? Too easy out of the forward line for Swan Athletic. There it is, the handball line, but in comes AICA again. If they... Desperation stuff here. He tries to give it its hot. It's a throw by the umpire. He thought.
Dropping the ball.
AICA have got to pick these players up. They really have to pick these players up. They've got to bottle it in their forward line. There's a kick up to the centre wing. It goes, oh, it's a good mark, Gino Salamone. He's not paid. Oh, I thought that was a bit rough. Out of bounds. Throw in.
I think that mark should have been paid the way he's been umpiring today.
That's right. Not very consistent if he pays some of the other ones. There's a tap out to the front. There's a little Charlie. Gets the handball out to Gino. Gino fires right down to the half foot, but there's no one there.
No one home for AICA.
And it's marked by Newich. Newell got to lead out into the centre. That's where he goes. But in comes Paddy. He's there. He contests over to Tony Tarulli, who's been playing top football. Oh, he got too long to get rid of the ball. The handball goes out. Swan Athletic are their numbers, and they get the ball away again from the full forward line. AICA will have to fight a bit harder in that forward line if they want to stay in this game. Oh, the ball goes out over to Charlie. Swan Athletic jump on the ball.
And he's going to ball it up.
He's going to ball it up. No. Just forward of the centre here. There's the bounce down. There's not. It must be about 10 minutes to go. There won't be much time to go. It's picked up by Swan Athletic. Goes up towards the centre wing there. And it goes out of bounds.
And it's just forward of the left side wing for Swan Athletic.
5 points of difference in favour of Swan Athletic.
There's a throw-in and Swan Athletic player on the ground underneath it. And it's AICA's way. Holding the ball.
Gee. Swan Athletic.
Touchy decision, that one.
Touchy decision, all right. There's a kick up towards the wing, but Swan Athletic in front everywhere, and they got the runners in front. AICA have got to help each other.
And Swan Athletic have got the run of the ball. This could be dangerous. There's no one home for AICA. Oh, Vic Zekas saves the day. Vic Zekas plays on handballs over to Louis Magro. Yeah, he can afford to have a few bounces, but decides to go long. Here comes Paddy Ottobrino. Can't pick it up. And the Swan Athletics plays a good hip of shoulder. Paddy Ottobrino still in for it, and it hasn't got the ball. Gutsy play by Paddy. Gutsy effort by Paddy Ottobrino. Went straight in, even after the hip of the shoulder, he was still in there. Paddy Ottobrino decides to go short and finds Aldo Dellasanta in the centre. Decides to play on.
There's a couple of guys free on the outer wing, and it's Robert Reed. Robert Reed goes down, and he's been shepherded, and he's running right down to full forward. He kicks it wrong, right up to the forward pocket. There's Vic Ioannou. It's out of bounds.
He could have kept running right down to the forward line. They should have kept telling him to keep running. He had no one in front of him. All the Swan Athletic backmen were just going further back into defence.
AICA need a goal desperately here. A goal will put him in front. Here's a throw in, it comes down. Oh, it comes out to the back of the pack. AICA jump on the ball. This will be a throw down.
And that's Wally Ferrari on the field for AICA there, Morris. They must have had a few changes. Wally's playing in the forward line.
Right. There's the bounce down right in that forward pocket. Vic Ioannou taps it down. Who's it picked up there by Wally? The hand pass over to Sam. What can he do with it? There's too many players there. Too congested to be a baller.
Got to try to get it out of there and bang away for goals because the time is running out and they're 5 points down.
5 points down. There's a tap out.
Nice tap out.
There's a shot by Tom. Looks pretty good. Tony Tarulli going back there.
Oh, hit the post. Hit the post. Unfortunate. That's final round stuff, Morris.
AICA got it. That's right. AICA got to pick up their players straight away. Now they can't afford to get this one. Oh, they haven't. They've got to pick up their players. Swan Athletic look tired now as they come around the wing. There's Louis Magro. Goes out to the back of the pack. Louis Magro's got it. He kicks it into the centre. It's a good kick. Aldo goes down. Oh no, what was that? We don't know, but it's picked up by desperate stuff for Swan Athletic there again. And they kick it out towards the centre, and here's Gino. He's pressured by Gino. Yes, he gets tapped down. There's Aldo. Oh, that was a bad decision. Everyone thought that one.
The Swan Athletic have got the ball again. They're going to drive it into attack. And it's a good pass, but fumble. The Swan Botica's got the run of the ball. He puts it through, kicks it, and offline. One behind.
And that was a very bad mistake by Swan Athletic. He had a man free in the goal square. If they lose this game, I think that guy was going to be pretty sorry with himself. They lose by less than a goal. And here it goes out. AICA have got to get this ball forward very quickly. There's the ball. It goes up to Pinky. Pinky drops the ball. There's no backups for Pinky, but he does it well. He gets on his left foot and passes it up to Aldo. Aldo takes the mark. Aldo handballs back to Pinky. He's got to pick this ball up. He does. He's got to drive it long, which he does. And Swan Athletic in front though. He goes out to the back of the pack. There's a handball out. Out to Tom. Tom gets the handball on again. To Sam Iozi. Sam Iozi gets the handball again. Oh, it's desperate stuff. Swan Athletic are really desperate there. And it comes down to, AICA, we've got to get that ball. There's a handball out to Sam. Sam should have a shot. He does. It's a good kick. It looks close.
And I think it's a goal. Yes, it's a goal. And the supporters have really come alive. And AICA hit the lead by 1 point. There'd been approximately 7 minutes to go.
By 1 point, they've done it again. There's still plenty of time. This game's not over yet. Oh, what a game we have here. We're just getting a score check to see how many minutes left, but AICA are in front by 1 point. Here we go. There's a tap down. AICA got to jump on this ball. Then they go in for the ball. Gino comes through and desperate stuff. That's the sort of stuff that wins grand finals.
Gino's really come good this last quarter. He's been one of the most desperate players out there.
Gino has played so well this quarter. He's kept Swan Athletic out in that forward line when it's come down there. He's really played well. There's a chap. Oh, but Swan Athletic have got it. It goes up to the forward line, but there's Magro. Takes the mark. He should
saving mark in defence.
8 minutes.
And there's Paddy Ottobrino on the wing by himself, unattended, and he decides to kick the ball up forward, and there's little George. George takes a good mark on the half-forward line.
He goes back.
He could set up something constructive here. Could be... That's a nice long kick, and Ioannou's under it. And there's Tony Tarulli.
Tony Tarulli, what's happening there?
And it's forced through for the behind.
And it's 2 points the difference there. AICA got to bottle it in now to this forward line if they want to keep Swan Athletic out. Oh no, bad play by AICA. They left the man by himself. Oh, terrible stuff. Get on your players, fellas. Oh, he goes around.
Dodges a player.
Oh, he's still dodging around. What's happening here? I can't see. He goes down. Magro's there.
Magro
Good
again.
Good stuff, Magro. He's played well. Should go into the centre to Aldo, which he does. Aldo's got the ball. He gets around the Swan Athletic player. Handball. Good stuff. AICA really know how to play under pressure. It comes out to Tom. He's slow, but he gets a kick. Oh, flattened after he kicked it. Goes at the full forward. Big goal!
Oh!
It goes out to the back of the pack. Oh, there's a bearded wonder again. He's played well for Swan Athletic. It goes out to George. He gets the ball. Oh, he does it well, but I think it's gone out of bounds.
And it's real pressure stuff here at Leederville
6 minutes to go in the grand final of the WA Amateur Sunday Division. AICA 2 points in front. There's a tap in their forward pocket. It goes out towards the pocket. No, AICA supporters, players are going towards him. That's not good football. It goes out towards the wing. There's a tackle. Oh, I thought it was holding the ball. But then Gino tackles again, and it's on the ground. It's going to be a throw.
Another ball up.
6 minutes to go. Boy, this is pressure stuff. Louis Magro playing a kick behind the game, playing it well. And AICA, can they keep these guys out? There goes Aldo. He's got the ball, gets around. Great football. Gets around again. Handballs to Gino. Oh, not a good one. Gino taps it on again. Well done. In comes Mario Capriotti at a full pace. Gets tackled, but gets the handball on. Oh, there goes Wally. Well done, Wally. He can't get rid of the ball. There's pushed on a bit forward. There's a kick off the ground, but Aldo's there. No. Pinky who's put his guts into this last quarter, drives it up to full court.
There's Vic Ioannou
in front. He can't get the ball. AICA are not backing up their players. But Vic Ioannou picks it out. What's he going to do? Handballs it. Yes, over to Tony Tarulli. Tarulli snaps. But it's out on the floor. Gee, this is pressure football. AICA have to pick up their players and bottle it in because we've only 3 minutes to go. There's 2 points the difference. This is top stuff. 12-12, 12-10. There's the kick out. AICA are there.
Good mark.
Good mark on Pinky. There's a handball out. Comes out by Tom. Tom drives over full forward. Vic Ioannou
takes a mark. He's got to steady down. He'd be about 30 metres out of goal in a slight angle.
The AICA character is coming out. The AICA character has come out. They still haven't won yet. Oh, no.
Oh, it's offline. It's offline.
1 point.
And 1 point only. That could have...
that was
an important... 12 goals, 13 to Swan Athletic, 12 goals, 10. 3 points.
Towards the centre. Who's there? Oh, good mark. Oh, no. They're pushing it back. AICA better drop back and pick up these players. This is desperate football here. Can AICA hold out? Let's see what happens. There's a kick out towards, he goes out towards the long wing. It's not a very good kick, but there's Aldo in front. He's been playing well for AICA today. It goes down, it's picked up by Swan Athletic. He bounces it. Oh, AICA better do something. Swan Athletic got a bit of a run on, but good football there by Robert Rialford as well.
Wasn't paid.
Wasn't paid, but Gino's in there. AICA, everyone's in there. Who's there? I'm getting excited here. The commentators, players, spectators, everybody. It's a kick to Aldo. Aldo kicks up towards the, I think it's out on the full. Is it? No, it's not, which is good for AICA. There can only be a minute left in this grand final. This is top stuff. AICA seem to have done it again, but it's still not over. We can't count our chickens yet. Here there goes up the ball in the full. Oh, picked up by Swan Athletic. Oh, dangerous. It's marked by Swan Athletic. This looks dangerous. AICA have to hold them out. They have to hold them out. There's a kick, goes further on, not a very good kick. Look, the players are really tight out there. Comes to the front of the pack. There's Charlie, jumps on the ball. Oh, this could be it. I think AICA have done it. They're going forward again. After the 4-4 line. Oh, good mark there. Oh, he played on.
He's played on. No. The umpire's called it back.
Oh,
lucky for Swan Athletic.
AICA.
He did play on there, but
I thought it was the mark, so I was lucky that we bottled it up in that forward pocket, Frank. We're very unbiased, I know here, but we want AICA to win. Let's go. There's only, must be about 30 seconds or something of play remaining. There's hardly anything. And AICA got their ball on.
That's Sam Iozzi. And AICA's won the 1983 Grand Final. AICA have done it again. 3 years in a row.
Football, 3 years in a row. Oh, this is top stuff. Swan Athletic. They can't do it. They're falling all over the ground. The players, they cannot believe they've lost this match.
They're so demoralised.
At half-time, they were 2 goals in front. They came back to a 4-goal lead into the third quarter, Swan Athletic. They seem to have the game, and AICA, that desperation, that character came back. They won in the last 2 grand finals and really made a game of that last quarter. Unbelievable stuff. Not only that, but we taped it this year. And we had to win. Oh, and we're looking down onto the oval down. The Swan Athletic players are so dejected. Do you blame them? But AICA are just too good. When the crunch and the pressure comes on, that's when the players start playing. Gino Salamoni, Magro came into it there, took a couple of telling marks. Tony Tarulli played great. Even Pinky came into that last quarter and really showed the side up.
What about the guts of little George in the forward pocket there?
Oh, great stuff. And there's the players. Look at them, really happy. There's Gino and Vic and Pinky. Look at it, Leo Italiano. 3 premierships for him in a row. This is great stuff here today.
Great stuff by Leo Italiano.
Leo Italiano really must have fired those people up at the 3-quarter time.
AICA all year been the underdogs of Swan Athletic. Out of 3 encounters, they've only won 1.
Yeah, and they lost in the second semi too.
Lost the second semi.
But when the stuff goes on and the game is there to be won, AICA really come on and really give them the stuff. So just repeating the final scores at this 1983 Amateur Sunday Grand Final. AICA 12 goals 13 defeated Swan Athletic 12 goals 10 by 3 points.
Just running through a list of goal scorers here today for AICA. Joe Ferraloro kicked 3 goals, George Dimov kicked 3 goals, and
here the players and the AICA supporters are really showing Swan Athletic what a football team are all about and what character, guts and determination can do. And that's what it was. AICA have done it 3 years in a row. And Swan Athletic can go back to Bassendean and out to the sticks, and they can cry a bit tonight because they just didn't have what it takes. But they put up a great show. I can say that much for them.